Greg, thanks for talking to us. First of all, tell us about the role that Hexatronic plays in what you're trying to achieve.
Well, first of all, thank you, Brian. But it plays a real critical role, and part of it is that most people don't understand the cost of our entire program is almost 80% labor-based and only about 20% materials. And a lot of times the procurement offices, and they begin to look at this as a procurement exercise trying to drive down component costs. And what I got the team to think about was, let's partner with a few key suppliers that could supply us almost all of our parts costs and be a strategic supplier for us, and then let us concentrate on the 80% problem, which is driving efficiency and driving labor costs down. So I introduced Hexatronic to our organization. I'm delighted that we've signed a strategic agreement with them, or a strategic partnership, and they are now a component supplier. But more importantly is they focus on improving, continuous improvement, and getting better and better and better and better, which then helps us to go faster and faster and faster. And if we go faster and faster and faster, we drive our actual costs down because we optimize our labor rate. So Hexatronic's a key partner for us now, and that whole concept of teaming with a few partners, just like we team with a number of construction companies, and then working together to get more efficient, will do two things for us: speed us up and lower our costs.
And I think one of the things you particularly liked was their training capability.
Well, that's even a blessing that came about, because Hexatronics actually ended up having a training facility in the UK. Now, what we're finding is we're mobilizing construction companies, right? And we are currently across 12 and moving to more than maybe 20 cities here very quickly with full construction capabilities. What we're finding is the construction companies are coming in with unskilled, untrained workforce. Now, for me to drive down the labor rate, I need to train them. So partnering with a company like Hexatronic that has a training facility, I can now not only have them help me with the parts supply and getting better on parts supply, which creates more efficiencies, I can now use their training facilities to help training construction companies on how to do this. Now, that alone can speed up my development and my mobilization from 9 to 12 months, getting a construction company efficient, to maybe in 3 months. That translates to millions of pounds of savings very quickly. So I'm delighted that not only are they a key supplier of a large portion of our physical passive infrastructure, but they're also going to play a key role in training our construction companies and training to be more efficient. Because ultimately, with an 80% labor-based model, I just have to work on efficiencies.
Yes, and obviously you have a dynamic program underway at the moment. Give us an update of where you are with this.
Well, we're delighted with the program. We're delighted with what took place last year. Obviously, we were purchased by two of the largest infrastructure funds in the world. They've helped to then back or support a £2.5 billion program, and that'll be to build out roughly 5 million premises across roughly 50 cities. We've now opened up into across 12, and in all 12 of the first cities, we're now demonstrating productivity across each of those cities. So every city comes up into a production rate, and then we just move across that city. We're learning what those production rates are per city, and now we're learning how to stack more cities. So I think we're early days, but we're delighted in what we're seeing. It's working. Customers are buying it. It's working with reliability, and we're able to deliver it at our cost point, and it's only going to get better from here. So right now, we're just delighted with where we sit.
And we're delighted that Hexatronic is a strategic partner in achieving that. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thank you, Brian.